All right, guys, I just tried to do like 75,000 lives on Instagram, and every time I try to do a live on Instagram today, it keeps on fucking up. Either somebody will come in the room and mess up my flow, or something will happen, and it's just like there's so much interference right now. And the last time my live literally took a shit on me, Spirit said to get on here and do a collective message because someone or something is trying to block the message. Someone or something is trying to block the information that we have trying to get out, or that Spirit has trying to get out. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're going to dig into it. We're gonna see what the fuck is trying to come out, and why is it trying to be blocked? Why is there so many energies or energetic forces right now trying to block us? So what the fuck is going on, Spirit? What is the shit that people obviously don't want us to be hearing about? Okay, so I don't know if you guys are into politics or anything. I'm not really into politics, but I definitely am into this big spiritual side of politics and stuff. So with the strength right here, the first thing that I was thinking actually before this even fell out is that they don't want us to awaken. I feel like, I know like I'm not big or anything like that on YouTube or anything, but I do know that the message and the words that I do speak and the messages that I do channel are messages that some people might not necessarily want the information to be out. So I definitely feel as though with the Seven of Pentacles and strength, I feel like this is more so the government and how shit is going right now. They don't want you to heal. They don't want you to find your power. They don't want you to find your intuition. They don't want you to become a better version of yourself. They don't want you to go towards your gifts and have what you want. Because if we start going towards our gifts, and if we start opening ourselves as a collective, well, as individuals, that'll start to open everybody as a collective. It's going to create a big ripple effect, and they don't want that. They don't want our ascension. Why would they want our ascension? Because the more people in power, the more people that recognize their power, the less of an impact they have on us. And sort of reminds me of the movie Ants, like the children's movie Ants, and like they're always getting picked on by like the crickets and shit like that, and you know, they always have to gather food. Like they gather so much food for all the crickets, and then they basically get left with nothing because they take everything from them. So what they do at the end of the movie is they all band together. All the ants band together and use their newfound strength as one unit to defeat all of the bigger bugs who they didn't ever feel like they would have been able to defeat. And that's what I'm getting right here, is that they don't want us to open up. They don't want us to find ourselves spiritually, because if we do, then that's their asses, basically. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands right here. I heard rebellion. They know that a rebellion is going to come out if... Oh my God, I didn't mean for it to be this type of reading. I hope I don't get anything... I hope I don't get taken off or anything. But we have 333 too, that I just saw a couple seconds ago. So yeah, we have the Knight of Wands and then the Knight of Swords. Yes, like Spirit is saying these people who don't want the information to get out, they don't want the truth to get out. They don't want... honesty to get out. I know I've been seeing a lot of things about like this war, so-called war that we're going on and stuff like that. Really make sure that you're looking in and you're seeing exactly what side you should be on, what side you should be rooting for, and what side you should be praying for. And if you're not necessarily sure which side of things is the right side of things, just pray for the highest good of all, and just pray for the light to win. Because right now, with Dr. I know this is like all upside down, but I picked it up this way for a reason. With Death in reverse, they're wanting us to manifest negativity. They're putting on all this propaganda because they're wanting us to manifest the worst outcome possible. They're wanting us to manifest another war. They're wanting us to manifest some more negativity into the world. So what do they do when they want you to manifest negativity? They make it seem like it's a whole bunch of negativity. I'm not going to speak on everything that's going on or supposedly going on or anything really right now in depth because I don't know a whole bunch about that. I'm not going to lie and say that I do. But what I do know is that you're only seeing what they want us to see, and they're only pushing out the media that they want us to see and they want us to know. They're not going to be pushing out. Do you really believe that what the people feed, do you really believe that they feed us, the people, shit that's actually going on? No. Like, some of the things that they say might be true, but there's always a hidden agenda. And I feel like a lot of you guys that watch me probably do understand or vibrate, at least on my level, to be able to not necessarily like agree, but it's probably, if you watch me and you're watching this video, you probably already questioned a lot of it. So Spirit, we'll get that message in the next reading. I don't want to jump from topic to topic. Sorry, Spirit's trying to give me mad shit right now. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, rebuilding, allowing yourself to make better for yourself, allowing yourself to, I'm hearing hold your coins close to your chest, hold your information close to your chest. See what, right here, the government has a lot of power. They have a lot of spiritual power, especially, and they try to act like they don't because they don't want us to then follow in those footsteps. Because what I'm trying to say is basically they try and demonize spirituality and finding your own power and following yourself because they don't want you to fully awaken. If you find your power, you don't have to rely on outside validation. You don't have to rely on this physical 3D world. You don't have to rely on anything in this physical world that they could provide. The only thing that you have to rely on is yourself, your beliefs, and your internal power. And they don't want that. They want us to be reliant on them. They want us to be dependent. They want us to be in and out of poverty. They don't want us to have everything that we need or have all the freedom that we need. I'm not trying to go into all this politics shit right now, but if you even look at it, like, how much sense does this fucking world make? Like, how much sense? Water is a natural resource. Why do we have to pay for it? Food can be grown and hunted. Why do we have to pay for it? In the perfect world, which it should be and it could be if they wanted it to be, we wouldn't have to pay for food. We wouldn't have to pay for water. We wouldn't have to pay for housing. We all tend to forget. We base everything on money, but we all tend to forget that money is man-made. They can make more of that shit if they wanted to. The people who are going without wouldn't go without if they didn't want them to. The people who are being stuck and stagnant wouldn't be stuck and stagnant if they did not want them to. They want to keep you around waiting. They want to keep you around wanting and wanting and wanting. They want to keep you in that lack because they understand the law of attraction. They understand that if we keep them in that lack situation, they're going to stay in a lack mindset, which is therefore going to manifest even more lack for them, which is basically what they want. Sorry, Spirit. Anything else? I'm really not trying to go on a political rant right now. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands and then the Ace of Cups. Okay, Spirit is telling me to cut this message real quick. Okay, so with this Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups, I am definitely getting that Spirit wants you to burn all connections to anything that you've been conditioned to think, conditioned to feel, conditioned to believe. Spirit is saying to make your own connections, make your own assumptions, make your own hypothesis, and your own educated guesses. You don't have to follow what I'm saying. You don't have to follow what anybody else is saying. You don't have to believe me, nor do you have to agree with me. But Spirit does want to spread the message to do your own research. Get your own answers. What somebody else, the answers that somebody else provides for you, whether it is an organization or it is some random person on the street or on YouTube, whatever resonates with you for a reason. So if you feel something deep in your soul that I've said or that other people say that resonate with you, definitely take that. But if it doesn't feel right with you, don't take it. But Spirit is saying not to close off any opportunities and not to close off any ideas, because you aren't necessarily used to thinking that way or believing that way. Spirit does, yeah, with this Page of Swords and the Six of Swords, Spirit wants you to start speaking out. If you start seeing, if you're seeing, I'm hearing, if you're seeing injustice, then be justice. Wow. Look at how this card sort of like bleeds into that card with all of the flowers up there. So Spirit is saying that I'm hearing helping others is helping yourself. So for some of you, for whoever really seen this and got to this part of this video, that you are actually sitting here and watching this whole fucking thing. I just saw 1111. You are meant to help awaken the collective. You are meant to help awaken other people by awakening yourself. And it's not like you have to go and knock on people's doors and be like, hey, you want to do this? How about we awaken today? That's not necessarily the energy that I'm talking about. But what I am saying is, if you've made it to this point of this video with me just rambling on and on and on about this bullshit and everything that's going on, you've obviously made it to this part of this video for a reason. So Spirit is calling you to take justice in your own hands. Yeah. Realize that whatever is going wrong for you can go right, and whatever is going bad in the world, we have all the power to manifest that it go way better. Spirit saying we can manifest any type of outcome as long as we come together and we put our intentions, we set our sights, our intentions, and put out our energy, channel our energy into the same thing. So like I said before, if you aren't sure where to place your energy, or you aren't sure what side is right or wrong, or it does not matter. Just place your energy wherever you feel the highest good, wherever you feel, is going to obtain the highest good. And if you aren't sure, hey, Spirit, I'd like to send love and light to everybody, and I would like to just speak into existence that the highest good and the greatest good of all the outcomes is basically going to come into fruition. Sort of some shit like that, you know. I am really, really, really not good into articulating my words, especially shit like that. That's why I don't do verbal spells. I usually do visualizations and physical shit like that. But yeah, like just like some little prayer, like Spirit, I give you this love and light energy, and I ask you to send it to whoever may need it. I ask you to send it to our light warriors and to our light beings, and help them in this time of need. Stuff like that. That is the type of thing that Spirit wants you to say, or Spirit wants you to do. We have the Wheel of Fortune right here and the Six of Wands right here. So what that is saying is, Spirit is saying that we can be very much successful in turning things around, no matter how big an obstacle looks, or no matter how big or how out of our reach something may look. Energetically, nothing is ever out of our reach. Energetically, we can reach anywhere and do anything and be anyone. Okay, so Spirit is saying to Just listen to your intuition. If something feels right, it's probably right. If something feels wrong, look into it. Why does it feel wrong? Okay, why is your intuition telling you that? Just saw 1414 as well. But yeah, Spirit saying hope for the best, pray for the best, and the best is going to come. The light has already won, guys. We're just waiting to finally get there.